Hey everyone, I am admittedly a little bit late to report this story. This happened last week. The popular mining pool Zergpool closed down. And if you look on the Discord, you can see here, there was really no warning about it. This is what caught everyone by surprise. We've taken decision to close down the pool. Stratum servers will be stopped during the next hour. And all pending earnings paid within the next 24 hours above the respective thresholds divided by 2. Now, I think I kind of worked it out that works out to about $8 or so. So, you know, there's a lot of money that isn't being paid. There's a lot of funds that aren't being paid. I saw it on Twitter, permanent closure, all levels above 0.00125, which, you know, at the current rate looks to be about $8. But you can see there really isn't any, you know, there isn't any information about this here. The closure is permanent. Just to clarify, mining has been stopped. To elaborate on last payout approach, we will not be paying on regular schedule now. Wait until all coins mature and exchange, then do one final payment. So yeah, to me, for such a large mining pool, that's ridiculous that they have such a short announcement. Basically, you know, they arrive with one sentence after, you know, operating for how long. You know, I know it's been there most of the year. It's been one of the most popular pools out there. This isn't a pool I used a lot because by the time it was very popular, I'd moved away from these mining pools and just mine coins directly. But I think that for arguably one of the most popular pools out there, to just give one sentence and, you know, give people an hour's notice is absolutely ridiculous. I do think it's ridiculous. I think it's a really poor, way to handle things. If you go to their website, you know, obviously you're not going to get anything. It's down. You know, I've seen a lot of different people arguing about what's actually happened. If you look on Reddit, someone said they're a US-based company, it's probably about tax, but then someone else said, no, they're registered, they're not a US-based company, they're European. It's just their domain is registered through GoDaddy. I had a look through some of the posts on Bitcoin Talk, and yeah, there's a lot of people speculating, there's a lot of people saying what they think happened. But again, I haven't seen any conclusive evidence as to what's going on there. Zerg happens again. You must pay everything that doesn't belong to you, and that's it. So you can see there's a lot of comments here last week. There's a lot of people annoyed. As far as the minimum payment threshold goes, they will still walk away with a lot of money, simply because a lot of money would have had money left in their account. Is, you know, one of the risks of using a mining pool that has minimum thresholds. So yeah, you know, a little bit disappointing. It really is bad for the mining community that, you know, when a big mining pool closes down. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough today. What I think this does though is highlight what I think is still a major problem in cryptocurrency, and something which I'm hoping will be addressed. Now, I know some people hate regulation. I know they do. And I'm not saying I want the government, you know, dipping into everyone's pockets or anything like that. I don't trust the government either. But I think it's fair to say that that cryptocurrency is still the Wild West. What I'm liking to see, and I kind of pointed this out the other day when I was reviewing that shared masternode service, is that I like when I see a company and there's an address and there's a phone number and there's a contact email address, and you can see, okay, they're registered in this country, they have to adhere to these laws. But if you look at, you know, most cryptocurrency mining pools, you know, do you know who they are? Probably not. There's no team page, there's no about page. Those people remain anonymous. And, you know, a lot of those people, you don't even know what country they're from. You don't know if they're using a translator to even speak English when, you know, when they're conversing in the Discord. You don't know anything about them. This was one of the, you know, things that I really did push me away from talking about anonymous coins on my channel. I was really sick of all these, teams that they don't want, you know, they're asking for people to mine, they're asking for people to mine their coin, but they're scared to show their face and they're scared to, you know, basically be public. And this is the risk right now. If you're mining a pool and they aren't registered as a company somewhere, then they can do this. They can give you 1 hour notice and just go away with your money, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. Now, the thing is, a lot of these people, you know, a lot of these mining pools and coins and all that, you know, they might have some people helping out, but essentially they're one-man bands. There's one person running the operation. But if they aren't registered in a company, and then the government or the tax office or whoever comes along and says, hey, you've been making tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, why aren't you paying tax on this? Well, they haven't, they've not registered as a company. What do? Do they pay all that back tax, when they've probably spent all the money? No, they close down. Now, again, I'm making a lot of assumptions here. I'm kind of generalizing here because I don't know what happened with Zergpool. I'm sure some of you guys probably know exactly what happened. I had a look around on Bitcoin Talk and Twitter. I can't see anything exactly, anything specific as to what happened. But really, it's kind of irrelevant why they shut down. The real issue here is that they did shut down. They gave a one-sentence announcement about it, and it says, we're closing in 1 hour. And I would like to see an end to this. I would like to see an end to coins that remain anonymous and they answer to no one. And it's almost like, when they're running their mining operation, when they're running their cryptocurrency project, their shared masternode service, whatever it may be, the fact that they're essentially sitting here at their desk talking to people, with the webcam closed, but they've got their bags packed and the bags are packed and they're waiting at the door. And as soon as anyone comes, police, tax, anyone, they are out the door and they are gone and they will take your money. Now, as I was saying, $8, whatever the payment threshold, it might be a little bit higher than that, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like a lot of money, but I have no doubt that they walked out with a huge amount of money there, simply by not paying what was below the threshold. Now, it does seem like they've done the right thing and paid those who were eligible to be paid. But, I can understand there's a lot of people who maybe below that threshold and they're annoyed that they didn't get paid. Especially if you're only making $1 per day. Maybe that's a week's worth of mining to you and you've not been paid. So, it's never good. The state of mining right now isn't good. If you look at ASIC miner value, if you look at mining calculators, the returns are low. For many people like myself, you're either breaking even or you're running at a loss, so you should, really shut down your rigs. But for this, I do think this highlights a bigger problem that we've got in cryptocurrency. And I'm not saying that I want the government to come in. I'm not saying that that we need everything to be regulated, but I don't like the fact it's the Wild West either. And people think that the Wild West is great, and it's, everyone should remain anonymous and all the benefits of all that. But I think that if you're running a company and you're generating tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, perhaps even millions of dollars per year, I think you have to register. You have to register as a company in your country. You have to follow the rules, and you have to be accountable for what you're doing online. You have to be accountable for all the money that you're generating. And if you look on Bitcoin Talk, all of these anonymous coins, they are not accountable. You have no idea who they are. You have no idea where they are, and they can and they will just go with their packed bags and just leave. Just leave as soon as the price drops below a price, below a level that doesn't justify them working on the project. They will just abandon it and they will start another project. Zergpool always came across as a project that was legit. But the fact that no one even knows what country they're based in kind of highlights the issue here. So, bad news, guys. I don't think this is good news for cryptocurrency. Certainly not good news for cryptocurrency mining. I apologise, I'm coming to this story a week late because I've been working on some other things this week. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, guys. I'd love to hear from those of you who mined at Zergpool. Perhaps you know more about this, more that I could find out on Twitter and Discord, etc. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about this in general. And do you agree with me that we do need more services and coins to be accountable and to register in their company, and basically make it harder to just abandon things and just leave? Let me know what you think, guys. Leave a comment and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers.